I'm late. I am extremely late. I do apologize. I do apologize. Your boy was out trying to have a life. But I'm here. And we probably ain't gonna get too many people in here tonight because we're getting the show started at the time that I usually end the show, 11 p.m. My bad. Again, I do apologize. I'm extremely late. I don't think I've ever been this late. But hey, like they say, better late than never, right? Man, today went by pretty quick. There was a lot of things that I needed to get done that I didn't get done. I wanted to buy some snacks. I wanted to go to the grocery store. I just didn't do any of that. I didn't do any of the things that I needed to get done other than create content and get merchandise out the door. That was about it. With that being said, as people are copying merchandise on the website, again, I will be shouting you guys out at the very end of the live stream to show my appreciation, and I'll autograph all that stuff for you all too. But everything that you guys ordered from the most recent drop, I dropped that stuff off at the post office today, so be on the lookout. It is coming to a door near you very soon. But we are in here. Let me move this light out the way so I can see the chat. All right, we got a solid 51 people in here from what I can see. But anyway, we got to do something. Real quick. What up, LK Mafia? It's your boy Artofkickz, and just like that, we back with another one. All right, y'all. So I don't expect for this live stream to exceed 1,000 people because I get a lot of viewers from people overseas, Europe, Asia, India, you name it, they're watching. New Zealand, Australia, they're a big supporter. Canada, up north from where I'm at. So a lot of them folks sleep. A lot of them folks is knocked out and not going to watch this live stream because they be staying up to 4 or 5 in the morning anyway, trying to catch my live stream. But now it's like 7 and they needed some sleep. So I got a lot of people hitting me up mad like, yo, where the live stream at? I needed to go to rest. I needed to go to bed. But hey, we're here. Nonetheless, that the real Raven Simone. What's going on, girl? We is in here. We're about to get this party started shortly. But yeah, like I was saying, for everybody that's climbing up in here, I was trying to have a life outside of creating content. You know, I'm trying to find my work-life balance. I didn't do a very good job of that last year or the year before. So I'm trying to do better this year. Hung out with a young lady. We went roller skating. If you watch my Instagram, you can see I was roller skating. Been doing that a lot more lately, having fun with it, trying out my new skates and whatnot. But yeah, I'm in dating mode right now, so I ain't even gonna cap. I got about 4 or 5 women in my roster, and I'm just gonna rotate and just see how it goes. You know what I'm saying? Just see how it goes. But anyway, we got a solid 240 people in here. We're about to get this party started. This first video right here, strange videos that will leave you confused. Shout out to Slap Tam. Y'all boys, girls ready? I'm ready. Let's go. I'm already confused. What was that? How did the videos? I don't remember pausing the video. Oh, I clicked the mouse.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is Slap Tam. Today we're looking at some mysterious videos that are leaving viewers baffled. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more eerie content, just like this. When YouTuber Raja Rajan Manoharan received a video from a friend who was camping in the Haridwar forests in India, they never expected that the video would be so terrifying or so perplexing.
Tell me about it.
Do you have any explanations for this strange footage? The video begins by showing a clearly uncomfortable man walking through the woods near his campsite. It's well after sunset and the only light comes from the camera he's using to record. He mentions that it seems strangely cold where he is.
It's getting really f***ing cold out here, guys.
Put on a jacket.
A few seconds. Seconds later, he hears a peculiar noise that clearly terrifies him. He begins running, leaving us with a blurry shot of the leaf-covered ground as he makes his escape.
Oh snap, something running behind
If
him.
you watch the footage again in slow motion, the source of his fear becomes apparent.
For a second I thought he scared himself. Like he stepped on a twig or a little branch and broke it and scared him, and now he's running. But no, there's actually something chasing behind him. Let's watch.
It seems as though he's being chased by a terrifying...
Like, what's that? That look like a proper zombie.
creature.
Yo, that actually looks mad creepy. Look at that. Like a zombie.
See the figure clearly in the dark, but it appears to be the size and shape of a human, but strangely emaciated with odd grey skin.
Yeah, it does. Monica, what you talking about, woman? You didn't miss a live stream. We're just getting this party started extremely late. We're here.
Many viewers have likened the creature to a zombie. Hindu folklore tells of a creature called the Vatala. The Vatala is known for possessing recently deceased corpses. While possessed, the body ceases to
That's interesting. That's definitely a zombie. I never heard of a zombie called that.
decay. The lifeless human vessels are used to move around and torment anyone that's unlucky enough to cross the Vatala's path. It's said that they can be temporarily repelled by reciting mantras, but can only be banished by performing a funeral for the spirit. With only a fleeting glimpse of the creature, it's difficult to say for sure whether this unlucky camper was besieged by the legendary Vatala, or something else entirely. Regardless, the terrifying creature in this footage is one that will certainly be haunting your dreams.
It's a fascinating thing to see stuff like this, because it makes you wonder, like, where is this guy? Where is he at? And why is it that where he is, there's this thing that looks like The Walking Dead, and it only is showing itself at night? Where's that thing at during the daytime? And why is it out there at night? What is it doing? Questions.
Hey peeps, just a quick interlude to let you know today's episode is sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends on Tension RP in combination below the footage.
Hey Felicia.
That it's all 11 as well as if you
Felicia. Are you the same Felicia that I was talking to earlier today? I gotta look.
So there. Cats can cause a lot of mischief, knocking things down, scratching furniture, and meowing loudly in the middle of the night, just to name a few. If TikToker Paradolia Paranormal is to be believed, you may want to add arson to that list. This strange footage was taken by an outdoor security camera placed on the side of a building. It shows a small, somewhat busy alleyway in an unknown location. There's lots of activity going on, but the thing to keep an eye on is the cat sauntering casually near the top of the screen.
Where?
The feline walks along the alley before stopping to inspect a pile of refuse shoved into the corner of a building.
I sees it.
What happens next will shock you.
Real quick. Wilfredo, Mr. Castillo, what's going on with you, bro? I see you up in here. Thank you for the dono. Thank you for the $10 donation, baby. Big baby.
Watch.
What this cat doing? Watch out, bro. This cat about to climb up your back. It's a black one, too. Might not want that to happen.
If we watch again, as the cat sniffs at the trash, it suddenly bursts into flames.
I didn't even notice that.
Quickly scurries away from the fire before anyone else notices the blaze. So what could have possibly caused the fire to suddenly erupt?
Right.
One theory is spontaneous combustion.
How?
There have been numerous documented cases in which objects or people suddenly catch fire and incinerate without apparent cause.
Yeah, we got 800.
It's possible that
We got, dang, pause, video. Gosh, we got 800 people in the live stream. Big baby.
the refuse on the ground combusted spontaneously, and the cat was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. However, some viewers think that the cat itself caused the fire, perhaps with some sort of supernatural power. Witches are often accused of using animal familiars to bolster their magic, and cats are the most common animal to be used as a familiar. Other viewers suggested a more down-to-earth theory, that the bag of rubbish was already smouldering, perhaps from a discarded cigarette butt, and it was the smoke that caught the cat's attention in the first place. So, taking all these theories into account, who or what started this fire? Was it a rare case of spontaneous combustion that almost caught an innocent cat in its flames? Or was the cat itself the culprit? Watch the footage closely again and draw your own conclusions. Children and animals seem to be magnets for the paranormal. Many believe that they have a special sensitivity to spirits, so these entities are attracted to them.
Man, my mom used to tell me some junk back in the day that had me like weirded out when it came to cats. She used to tell me that cats would like if you're asleep, a cat would crawl on your chest and take your breath away. Like as you exhale or something, or it will like as you're breathing, the cat will like suck your air or something. I don't know. My mom used to tell me stuff, man, that used to freak me out.
Certainly seems to be the case in this video shared to TikTok by Cincy Dazzler. The TikToker is alone in her sister's home, waiting for the family to come home so she can babysit the children. In the corner of the room, there's a plastic children's play table. The table is covered in different buttons and switches that can be used to make different sounds and lights. There's no one anywhere near the toy, and the TikToker recording is the only other person in the house. Yeah, the footage clearly shows the toy making lights and sounds all on its own. She contemplates whether this is an electrical glitch or something less natural.
If there's any spirits here, make the toy light up again.
When the family returned home, the TikToker told her sister what had happened. The sister confirmed the bizarre events, saying that the exact same thing happened to her that morning at around 3 a.m.
Yeah. Ouch. This thing is hurting my butt. I got to move this thing. Ugh. I guess that still works. My butt feels a lot better. But I'm assuming that maybe the batteries are faulty in that thing. Or maybe when you turn it on, the toy gets active. You know how some toys you turn them on and then they start doing their little thing, and then if you don't touch any buttons, then they kind of stop and shut up for a little bit until you touch a button. Maybe that's the case with this too.
Situation even eerier, the sister showed her that the toy couldn't have been merely glitching because it contained no batteries.
Let me see. Then how does it... Man, nah. If you don't show me that they don't have no batteries, I'm calling cap. And we don't like cap on this channel. No capping. Is it plugged into the wall? I doubt it.
This has convinced the TikToker that some sort of ghost caused the bizarre events. Perhaps it was the spirit of a child just looking for something to play with.
Man, how else is this thing gonna function if it don't have batteries in it? I need you to show me that.
It's said that spirits that can directly affect things in the physical world are known as poltergeists, and are some of the strongest spirits around. Hopefully this poltergeist's antics remain playful and don't turn dangerous or sinister.
Yeah, maybe it's a kid poltergeist. It's like a little kid. It just want to play. It didn't have that toy. It didn't have this toy or any toys when it was growing up.
Self-driving cars could be the next big thing in transportation technology. Is this car filmed by the police?
Man, what's interesting with the whole self-driving car thing is, like, I think Tesla even kind of made it to where their cars aren't fully self-driving anymore. The dangers.
Policía Nacional del Ecuador ahead of its time. In this video, recorded by a security camera, we see a dark, relatively empty parking garage. The footage is shot using the camera's night vision. We see a man, presumably an officer, approach a car parked a few yards in front of the security camera.
It looked like a security.
He opens the driver's side door and reaches inside, possibly kneeling one knee on the driver's seat.
Yeah.
He takes something from the car before closing the door, locking it, and walking away.
It looked like his car. It looked like his own car.
Watch what happens next. As you can see, the car begins to slowly move forward completely on its own. It keeps moving until it lightly bumps the wall beneath where the camera is mounted.
There's nobody in that car.
The man returns later when the garage is better lit, clearly confused about how the vehicle moved.
Yo, why does this... Yo, there's nobody in that car.
Some skeptics assume that someone was probably hiding in the car, prepared to drive it forward to create a creepy viral video.
That's a possibility, but I didn't see nobody in that car.
However, when the man opens the door at the start and the end of the video, the overhead light illuminates the front seat, showing that it's empty. Even if someone had somehow...
The entire time this thing was empty. Yeah, we got 1,200 people in here. Welcome, big baby.
Now squeezed themselves into the car to lay down on the seat. This would have prevented the officer from reaching so far into the car at the start of the video. Therefore, it seems unlikely that anyone else was in the car. It's also unlikely that the car drifted forward on its own, as the garage floor seems to be level. Is this a case of a parking brake failure that somehow allowed the car to drift forward on a completely level surface? Or is there something supernatural piloting the car? It's also interesting to note that this footage was captured by the National Police in Ecuador, so it's highly unlikely the footage has been tampered with or that it's a prank of some kind. So what do you think this security footage has captured? Love to get your theories in the comments section below.
Oh snap, we got an ad. Yo. Oh man. We had an ad. Hey. You know what? My theory is that this man didn't put the e-brake on. But it's weird that the car seemed like it was on pretty level ground, very, very flat. And then for it to just roll forward like that, I don't know. Did he have it in park? Because I feel like if it was in park, it wouldn't have rolled. Maybe if he had it in neutral without the e-brake, it would roll like that. But I don't know.
Ever since humans began looking up at the stars, we've wondered if there are other civilizations out there on other planets. We've also suspected for centuries that our alien neighbours might be coming to visit us. This footage shared to YouTube by El Tiempo is the latest in a long line of UFO sightings, beginning with fiery discs spotted in the sky by scribes in 1440 BCE. This video was shot on a cell phone camera in Cali, a city in southwest Colombia. Residents were shocked and confused when they saw strange lights appearing in the night sky.
Ew.
'Por qué borraste fotos?
At first, only 4 lights are visible, then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 1 The lights are white or possibly pale yellow in colour.
Ew.
They're perfectly round dots and seem to be in a small formation, with one in the front and three in a line in the back. After a few minutes, even more lights appear. The lights are identical and form a much larger formation.
Yo, this kind of reminds me of the video that I covered earlier that happened back in the early 2000s, where the Mexican Air Force had stuff like this similar in the skies. First they counted a couple, 3 or 4, then they increased to 11. It was somewhat like this. Interesting. I told y'all the aliens are here. I believe.
At first they appear to be stars or possibly even the lights from an airplane.
Those stars, man. Yeah, we got 1,500 people.
However, the lights are unlikely to be stars. From the start of the video, the night sky is clearly empty. The stars are hidden by clouds or obstructed by city lights.
Yeah, and these would be the thickest stars I've ever seen.
It would be unlikely that only a few stars appearing in perfect formation would peek through.
And moving
Plus,
that
the
fast.
objects in the sky seem far too large to be stars. The lights are also unlikely to be from airplanes.
It's funny the statement that he just said or made. The lights in the sky seem far too large to be stars, when in actuality stars are so large that we can see them from freaking so far away. That's amazing. Space.
Planes usually fly much further apart than these lights would indicate.
Precisely.
Those who witnessed the strange lights are convinced that they had a real...
See, one thing too, when people try to make the argument that lights like this are drones, have you ever heard like a really good drone? The things are loud. And then if you got multiple like this in the sky, that's even more loud. You can hear that mess. It sounds like a freaking, I don't even know, a lawnmower? What do drones sound like? They sound like something. But they're loud. Especially you got a bunch of them. Shit.
Real-life close encounter. Have extraterrestrials visited our atmosphere?
Oh yeah, for millions of years probably. I was about to say they could be those little things that people would be lighting up and then they just let them float off into the sky. I can't remember what those are called either.
Are they walking among us even now? For now, the answers to these questions remain a mystery.
Janice, shout out to your daughter Caroline. And sorry I'm so late for the live stream. Sheila just got home from the hospital. So glad to watch the live stream. Perfect. Now you get to chill. Hopefully whatever pain that you may be in, hopefully you're not in any. Hopefully it'll be able to subside while you're hanging out and watching us. Henry, shout out to Henry Mundo, new channel member.
Not all spirits are innocent and harmless, as we see in this video posted to Instagram by Paranoid Normal.
Yeah, we know that.
Sometimes mischievous poltergeists can cause much more trouble than you bargained for. The footage comes from a security camera in an office building. A man approaches a woman's desk and says something to her. She turns away for a moment. As her back is turned, the man decides to take a seat on the metal folding chair in front of her desk.
Yep.
Watch what happens.
Yo, that chair straight falls over.
If we watch again, the chair...
I thought maybe he like bumped the chair with his foot or something before sitting down. No, that chair fell the heck over.
...is suddenly yanked to the side, falling to the ground next to him.
Shout out to my moderators. I see you in here. You see that mess?
He's already in the process of sitting when the chair moves, so he's unable to stop it.
I know, Tamika. Y'all gonna get one, I promise. People are saying that we need an Aliens Are Real shirt. I was thinking about it today, the design that I'm going to try to come up with.
Himself from falling to the ground. Based on the way that the chair moves, there's no way that the man could have accidentally kicked the chair out from under himself.
That's what I said too.
The woman on the other side of the desk.
Like, he was still. He was literally in the standing position, and then he went to go sit down, and the chair was like, nope, not today. And I don't see where anybody could have pulled it to the side like that from under him. There's nobody sitting in this chair. Like, this fool over here probably didn't even notice this guy was about to sit down. Like, so many questions.
Wasn't close enough to move the chair either, and there's no one else around. So who could be the culprit?
What up, King
Some
Cole?
naysayers suggest there could have been a string or wire attached to the
Whenever I see your name, I think of the Dragon Ball Z character.
chair that would allow someone off screen to yank the chair away. However, others state that the man's fall looked too genuine to be staged.
Hey, Bridget said that her father retired from aerospace industry. He said he knows that aliens are real. He said he had a secret clearance, and yep, I knew it. Wait, what? She said I'll get it out of him one day. Oh no, he gonna come out. He gonna come out real soon and tell a lot of stuff that he knows. There's gonna be a lot of people that's gonna share some. There actually is a video. There's actually a video that I was watching earlier today. I might react to it tomorrow. I kind of fell asleep. I was super tired early. I fell asleep watching it. But yeah, this guy was somebody too that had a lot of information. But yeah, your dad is probably gonna come out and expose a lot of stuff because it's probably gonna be known soon what's actually out there as far as what we know.
Perhaps the fall was genuine and a prankster off camera pulled the chair away just for laughs.
I got a quick question though, real talk, going back to the alien thing. In the comments, I want you guys to comment, how long would it be? 1 year, 2 year, 5 years, 10 years before we get some real definitive proof that aliens are real and that they have been visited? Like real definitive, like to where the government comes out and be like, hey, y'all want a picture? Here's one. We've been talking to this one or these guys for years. How long do y'all think it's gonna take before we get there? I'm saying next 2 to 3 years, but I want to hear y'all.
So is this video a clumsy hoax or real evidence of a mischievous poltergeist looking to cause a little trouble?
From what I can see, it looks legit. I don't see nobody around that cared to pull this chair from under this man.
If it is a spirit, hopefully its antics don't escalate beyond a slightly bruised bum.
Oh crap, about to get another ad, my bad y'all. I couldn't do it this video like how I usually do so we wouldn't have to run into these ads. But all the other videos we're in the clear. We won't have to worry about the ad. I do apologize, this is very unprofessional.
Before we take a look at some bizarre footage taken in Turkey, remember to hit that subscribe button, then tickle that little bell icon there and turn on all channel notifications. That way you...
But before y'all hit my subscribe button, make sure you go to Slap Ham's channel, hit his subscribe button, tickle his bell. That didn't sound right. And then come back and hit my subscribe button and tickle my bell. Still didn't sound right.
Be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos.
Jessica said we need a Ghost Lives Matter shirt. That would be hilarious.
While some paranormal videos...
I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have the ghost holding up a fist like this. Ghost Lives Matter.
Videos seem to clearly depict ghosts, aliens, or even cryptids. Some are downright perplexing. In this video from the YouTuber Zeal, something appears on screen that no one seems to have an explanation for. We've actually featured this clip before some years ago, but the original was terrible quality. Zeal has done an amazing job at stabilizing the image and bringing it into focus.
Oh dang. For real, this is a great... What? No way. This is a really good quality footage right here.
A security camera showing a well-lit but empty street in Diyarbakir, Turkey, captures the bizarre occurrence.
Let me see it.
It's late at night, but the road shown in the footage has enough streetlights that everything around it is clearly visible.
Yeah.
Yet, when a strange object appears on the road, it's difficult to determine just what it is.
What the freak?
At first, it seems to be a person walking in the middle of the street.
That don't look like no person. Whatever this is hovering above the ground.
However, it quickly becomes apparent that no human would move like this object does.
Heck no.
It seems to hover just above the surface of the road as it moves back and forth.
Man, this looks legit, bro. I can see a shadow coming off this thing that kind of just flows with the ground perfectly. It usually when people are making bootleg stuff to kind of trip you out, the shadows don't hit the ground right. Because, you know, as ground, you know, this ground isn't level, so the shadow isn't going to be perfect every time or fluent all the way through. And that's exactly what this shadow is doing. It's not perfect. It's alien.
After a few...
I'm calling alien for everything from now on. That's how much I love aliens. I want to meet one day. Hey, shout out to you. First time in the live stream. Thank you for the donation. And ghosts are real. That is true. I think I might meet one when I hit 1 million subscribers. I'm not looking forward to it. I'm not. I swear if he try to come home with me, we're going to have a problem. We're going to have a real big problem. Yeah, we got 2,000 people in here. I wasn't expecting it. Sorry I'm so late, you guys. Love you.
It suddenly lifts off the ground,
Look at that.
out of range of the
Woo! It just lifts up like it ain't nothing. Yo, this thing kind of looks like it has a mirror reflection to it. How it just lift up?
It returns.
Oh, it's coming back.
It's meandering around the road.
It's coming back down. Yo, what the freak of nature? And then the shadow comes back, but
it crosses.
It has a double shadow.
It's an intersection and continues down the street until it's out of sight.
Ow! That thing going fast. Yo, what the freak is this?
Itself appears to be multiple neutral colors, or perhaps made from something metallic and reflective.
Exactly, that's what I said. It looked like it was metallic and reflective.
One person suggested it could be a partially deflated mylar balloon.
That's a possibility, because balloons do kind of, when they're partially deflated, they do kind of move like this. If you ever seen a balloon in a house and it was losing air, and this thing could have just been flowing and then picking up wind, because you can make balloons shape in all type of different things and stuff. But it's a possibility. This could be a balloon.
This would explain how it hovers just above the ground.
And it would explain the metallic look to it too.
However, the nearby trees indicate no wind that would have caused it to rise so suddenly in the air.
I wouldn't say that, because those trees ain't got a single leaf on them, so why? That's not a great argument. The trees ain't got no leaves on them, so you ain't, look, it can be windy as heck out there. Them trees is just gonna they're gonna stay still.
Another possibility is a drone. A drone could easily move in the ways we see in the footage.
Yeah, I agree, but I don't think this is a drone.
But why would someone fly their drone so close to the ground for the majority of the footage?
Kelly says it's clearly a ghost of an alien elf, like duh.
The strange occurrence is also unlikely to be caused by a camera glitch, as the object clearly casts a shadow.
You know what, Ashlyn? I can see that. Ashlyn says it looks like a a ghost of a penguin.
Without another likely explanation, some believe that the cause is supernatural. But what kind of supernatural entity could this be? Is it some sort of cryptid we've never seen before, or could it be an alien drone?
That's what I want it to be.
With no readily available explanation, your guess is as good as ours.
Aliens. Look, aliens, if you're watching, because I know y'all be tapping into our internet, hit me up. I just want to meet y'all. Hit me up. You know, we can chill, chat, have a dope conversation, maybe do a reaction together or a live stream together, something like that. I think it'd be pretty cool. But just don't kill me. That's all I ask. Just don't kill me. I love you guys. Respect. I'm going to have a shirt for you. Aliens are real when you get here. Yes, I'm talking to you, alien.
If you want to see some more mysterious videos...
I do want to see some more aliens. I'm going to meet an alien one day. Y'all watch. I'm going to do an interview with an alien. I'm going to have a lot of questions. A whole lot. Like, what is it like where you're from? What are we doing wrong that you guys are doing right? What can we be doing better? How can I increase my life expectancy? And what should I learn to make myself better? What should we learn to be better people? What type of technology should I be on the lookout for? What things should I invest in is going to bring some to wealth, some good wealth that I can share with everyone? How can we deal with this pollution? Look, I got so many questions. We're going to get into the next video, though, because, look, I got about 50 other questions. I ain't even going to play no more. We got, next one is 5 mysterious cases involve unidentified people. Is that right? That don't look right. That's not right. We did that already. Sorry. 10 videos, 10 scary videos that'll make you check under your covers. Let's go.
I hope you're not in bed while watching this, because I think these scary videos will have you checking under your covers. Number 10. Over on the channel An Everyday Canadian, the channel owner explains in one upload that he was upstairs a couple of minutes ago when he started to hear unexplainable noises coming from his basement. He says that he just did laundry not too long ago, so it couldn't possibly be a washing or a drying machine. Both his wife and kids are panicked about the sound, so he takes it upon himself to go downstairs and investigate.
Like, I don't even want to go down there.
Me either. Can you not go down there for the both of us? Stop cursing. It's family channel.
Oh, God. I hate basements.
I do too. That's why I've never had one. Oh, or been in one. Wait.
The laundry machine just stopped.
Look, we've seen a lot of people go into basements on this channel. They all look the same to me. I don't even know if we've seen this clip or not.
It's just me in the basement. Holy.
I'm putting on my my shoes right quick, because I feel like if I gotta run, then I can run with shoes on. What is that?
What the?
Watch out! You just got attacked by a cart, a shopping cart. There's a little baby shopping cart.
Had some colorful language, very clearly freaked out being down there, but as you see at the end, that just goes flying right towards him. The strange, small, toy-like object appears in front of him and gets knocked over in a wild and chaotic manner before the video ultimately ends. Something quite interesting to note too is that An Everyday Canadian still uploads every once in a while to his channel, but none of the content is paranormal related except for this one video, and ever since this was uploaded, he has yet to post any updates, causing some to suspect that it could have been staged in the hopes of getting some views. But what do you think? Is this real or fake? I'll let you decide. Number 9, Reddit user Avoritz published this video about a month ago and is asking for anybody to help determine what exactly he was able to capture on his home surveillance camera in the middle of the night, because he is unable to come up with any sort of concrete answer. I believe this is what he's referring to. It's a weird light formation, to say the least.
Get out my face!
It almost looks like 4 separate lights there, but in a almost perfectly straight line. At first, it almost looks like 2 small ghosts walking in front of the homeowner's driveway, but then it eventually splits and you can see it sort of looks like 4 lights moving in an unusual manner down the driveway. Many people in the comments section of the original uploader's Reddit post seem to be divided.
Whatever this may be, it is fascinating how it looks like it's almost like 4 lights that are all stacked on top of each other, and they're all moving together perfectly. Like, I don't know any bugs that would do that. I don't know what to make of this.
Some people believe that it could be a paranormal spirit, Some are completely unsure, and others think that it is nothing more than dew from a spider web nearby.
I don't know about that either. That's a possibility too. It could be like wet moisture, a few drops of dew that's hanging on the thread of a spider web, and we can't see the web itself, but we can see the dew. But I don't know. That's a possibility. But at the same time, it could be spirit. It also, what the freak is that? Oh, it also could be alien. Remember, we did a video recently talking about how it's a possibility that aliens can be very, very small.
The latter is definitely the most comforting answer, so one can only hope that this is the case. What do you think it is? Is it a spider web, a weird light formation, or something more sinister? Number 8. Over on the video and photo sharing website Imgur, a user named Sleuth Juice uploaded footage from his home security camera during the late hours of the night.
Yo, this man got a mask on?
It seems to show something genuinely unsettling happening right in front of his house. And as you can see here, a stranger walks up and just ponders in front of his house.
This man gonna have me answering the door with my gun drawn, I'll tell you that.
The stranger proceeds to stare at the uploader's house like this for a full minute before eventually deciding to turn around and leave the scene.
That is mad weird, bro. What was going through his head? Was he thinking, you know what? I might be at the wrong house. Maybe she told me it was 1432 Elm Street, but I think this is 1432. I don't, maybe this ain't the right house. I'm just gonna go home. Or maybe he went there to do something heinous, and he was like, you know what? I thought I was in the mood to hurt somebody today, but you know, I think I'm just gonna go home and watch some TV, cause yeah, it could get messy. I don't feel like it.
But why was he going to this man's house that he doesn't know and staring at it without doing anything?
I'm telling you, something was on his mind.
Although he didn't try to break into the man's house or do any genuine damage, it is still something that no homeowner would want to watch on their surveillance camera when they wake up in the morning. The uploader has not posted any sort of follow-up to this story, so perhaps this mysterious stranger has not come back for a second visit. And if they ever do, let's pray that he is on watch and is able to call the cops and let them deal with this creepy person.
See, this why I need my Ring doorbell installed already, man. We got some new people that have moved into the neighborhood that are very, very sketchy. Very, very sketchy. Got a lot of neighbors looking at them like, what's going on here? What's going on here? This was a very nice neighborhood. Look, this is the first time in my life I didn't live in the hood. But somehow the hood just got brought over here. Like, for real. I saw a lot of sketchy characters outside today. Just walking along the sidewalk, back and forth. Like they were on the street corner. And they had like alcohol in their hand. They're just looking and staring down every car that drove by. Right here, right here. In my neighborhood, right here. I don't know what the heck going on. I don't even know how they can. Who let them move over here?
Number 7. For as long as the internet has been around, haunted churches are some of the most popular destinations for paranormal investigators. For whatever reason, there seems to be plenty of ghosts or creepy experiences that happen within these holy places.
You know what though? Yeah, that is something interesting. Ever since the internet, there's been a lot of strange videos uploaded to the internet.
In this video by Signs and Signals, the upload.
Yeah, I can only imagine like the dark web, which I am terrified to tamper with. I think I may know how. What the heck? Something with pressure just hit my lip. I think something just tried to stop me from saying what I was about to say. Oh well, I'm gonna say it anyway. I feel like I might know how to access the dark web, but I am far too terrified to play with it. Far too terrified to go there. Oof, oof. There might be some real crazy ghost stuff or poltergeist stuff. And I say that because that one show on Netflix, The Haunted, that's creepy enough for me. I can't deal with anything past that, because that supposedly those stories are real.
And his nephew Eli are exploring one particular haunted church that proves to be especially creepy.
Place looks familiar, kinda. Hello?
There's a presence here. Could you make yourself known?
Yeah, that's a bad question. I would never ask that. If I asked that, y'all, somebody slap me. There you go. Got your answer.
Dude. How freaky is that? So he asks if there's a presence there. To make itself known, there's a slight pause and then a single piano note. And these two guys, we're both in this room at the moment, are the only two people inside the church.
There's a presence here. Could you make yourself known?
Should I do it, y'all? Should I ask that question in this apartment? Heck no, because I won't be able to sleep tonight, and I won't be able to live in this apartment no more. I'll leave out of here tonight and leave all this stuff behind, and nope, not even come back. If I ask it and my question gets answered, I'd rather it just, I don't even want to say what I'd rather.
Dude.
There's your answer.
And there's one other thing that's even scarier in this video that I want to talk about. Pay attention to this door right here.
Oh yeah, we have seen this before. I remember this door. Something's about to show itself. Any day now, little ghostly ghost. Yep, crank up the ISO.
Right
there it goes.
You see it?
Saw that? It was a black man.
Just pay very close attention.
It was a real black.
Just happens for a split second.
It was a super black man. Watch him. Wow, he blacker than black. Look at that. Woo!
A figure peers in, and then once it realizes it's on camera, quickly slips back out. Because it happened.
Juicy Jones, welcome to the live stream. Big baby. We got almost 2,400 people in here. More than I expected tonight.
Happened so quickly.
Because I was 2 hours late. I should be going to bed right now, but instead, we just getting this party started.
And perhaps because they were focusing on the piano primarily, the uploader and his nephew did not notice the strange shadow figure peeking its head around the corner before disappearing in just a matter of seconds.
Not me.
Seemingly for good. Number 6. The owner of the YouTube channel, Puff Paranormal, says that his dog has been staring at and following something for 3 nights in a row in his living room. So understandably confused and equally curious, he finally decides to get his video camera out to see exactly what his dog is so occupied with. So he's walking around his house with a camera.
In here. Hello.
Hello.
It does sound like somebody saying mommy. And that does very clearly say mommy come out, just as transcribed here. But just wait, because there are more voices caught on camera.
I don't know about that last part. It didn't really sound like I'm on the rug now. I don't know what it sounded like, but I wouldn't say it sounded like I'm on the rug now. Like, why couldn't they ump the audio even more so that we can really try to understand what this thing said? And the wife is just sitting there on the couch like she don't hear nothing. Like, if this thing said I'm on the rug now, the wife didn't even react like, oh my God, what's on the rug?
And one more time after he goes outside, you can hear more strange noises.
Shout out to Antonio. Thank you for the donation, brother. Who said I'm leaving? I didn't hear that.
In the description of the upload, Huff Paranormal clarifies that there was no television sound on at the time of filming this video and says that there was nothing else in the room or even the general area that could have possibly caused these sounds. Huff Paranormal frequently uploads paranormal videos, but as far as this situation goes, it doesn't seem like there's been any updates. Number 5.
I wonder, for a content creator like that, and this is not to talk down on the person, but let's say that they didn't have a video scheduled to go up. So it's like, oh crap, I gotta come up with something. My channel's gonna suffer if I don't post some content. Let me just walk around the house and just film. And from there, I'm going to throw on some audio in the background and post to make it seem as though I heard something. Or the camera picked up something that I didn't hear. I feel like people might do something like that. I'm not saying that that's what they did.
The old Inunaki Tunnel is widely believed to be one of the most haunted places in all of Japan and is located near the Inunaki Mountain Pass. Throughout its history, a number of people have sadly lost their lives well inside the tunnel. One person in particular, a factory worker, had his life taken by a pack of teenagers in 1988, but even with its checkered past, YouTuber Mr. Culturephone.
A pack of teenagers? Dang. I didn't know teenagers roam in packs. And they lived in freaking caves and stuff. Like some wild animals. A pack of teenagers. Dang. They're savages.
Is up for the challenge and decides to venture inside anyways.
Well.
So this is the tunnel right here, and it's clearly been, I don't want to say
I can easily climb over that.
Bricked up, but what are these concrete blocks have clearly been used to block entrance of the tunnel.
Exactly. I can clearly climb over that. Clearly, easily.
They luckily managed to get in. See, he climbs over.
Bro, I hope your climbing skills gonna be just as effective coming back. Because if they're not, by the time you try to climb that thing, whatever's in there gonna get you. You better be able to run up that jump like Jackie Chan. You might have, if I climb over that, I'm gonna practice a few times climbing back over it the other way before proceeding down this tunnel. This cave, whatever you want to call it. Because I need to know the most effective way to get back over there. To get back over them freaking boulders, them bricks, whatever the heck you want to call them. So I'm going to try. I'm going to climb up it like 5 times. Different ways. So if I have to run out of there, bloop, 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 I know exactly where to put my feet. Look, my brain is just on go mode right now. Y'all hear stuff in there, man. I wouldn't be proceeding. Where's your flashlight, man? It's dark as heck up in there, man. What if a freaking...
See, I'm gonna play it again. It's very faint, but it almost sounds like somebody laughing at them and sort of like a cackling laughter as they walk through this tunnel.
Wait, you talking about that sound that we're hearing? You think that's laughter? That didn't even sound like laughter to me. It sounded like somebody's doing something far off into the distance, like they're messing with something. Man, you need to shine a flashlight all the way down that hall, brighten it up, because I swear if something were to pop out, you're done.
Which is just terrifying, especially considering it doesn't look like a lot of light gets into this tunnel, so they're walking around in almost complete darkness.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. Look, all of us would have been flashing.
These horrifying sounds that sound almost like they are coming from beyond another dimension continue for several minutes as he proceeds to walk
Nah, I don't think it is the footsteps.
all the way through. Gratefully, he makes it out with a
That's what I'm saying, James. It won't do me no good to turn the volume up because they have it so freaking low.
without any harm being done to.
Amora's Queen, I hate headphones. I absolutely hate headphones. I do not like the aesthetic of wearing headphones. That's why I don't wear headphones.
him, but it makes you wonder, what was that screaming? Does it belong to any of the people who lost their life inside years ago?
Yeah, like you would definitely have to listen to this video. I'm gonna have it linked down in the description box below. Yeah, even for me, you can barely make out what it is, and I actually have the audio up pretty freaking loud.
We may never know for sure. Number 4. The channel owner behind Really Haunted says that him and his wife have been living through a terrifying experience every single day and describes the situation as madness.
I bet you that this man and his wife ain't black. Did you hear what Chill said? He said that this man said that him and his wife have been living through this horrifying experience every single day. You know how long it's gonna take me to decide to get the heck up out of somewhere and leave after a horrifying experience, especially if it's of the entity type? You know how long it's gonna take me to get the heck up out of there? One day. One day. That's all I need. I don't need every day. I just need one day. And I'm gone. I'm dipping. No, not me.
Because of this, he proceeds to set up a video camera in order to capture these events for all of us to see.
Let me see.
Furthermore, he insists that the video footage you're about to see is completely unedited and is presented in its original format.
That's it.
Right there, did you see a move?
Uh-huh.
I believe they just sort of looped it there, but it starts on the left here, and not only does it float to the right, but it slightly floats upwards as well. Now that is just freaky. And they are...
So many questions. Darn it, I'm all out of water. What made them look at this video footage on this night at this time? Did they have to sit here and watch hours and hours of painstaking video footage to see if something crossed past this window, inside or outside? Like, I got so many questions. I don't think it's motion sensor detected because it's on the other side of this door. I don't. So many questions.
claiming this is 100% real. to this day really haunted, and his wife have absolutely no idea what could be causing these strange events to happen. And they are
give me another event. This might just be somebody coming to rob them, be honest with you. That might be what they are actually experiencing. Robberies unfolding, but the way the robbers are trying to plan this whole thing out has them looking as though they're spirits or entity, because they're so slick. They come and go. They don't leave any trails behind, no evidence behind, but you can still sense that someone or something was there.
terrified about what has been going on inside the comfort of their own home for months. Some people may question the authenticity of certain ghost videos, but it's hard to argue about what was behind the closed door during the beginning, because it definitely looks like some sort of white mist moving around. Plus, the sounds from the staircase sound like somebody moving around, but the uploader insists that nobody was near the stairs at the time. So if these videos are 100%...
I agree, Core. I agree. It does seem like it can easily be staged, especially with the way this camera is just set up and angled. It's like you can... People know that, oh, well, we have this door and you can make out a figure behind it, but you can't really tell exactly what it is. But you know there's something on the other side of this door. So let's just set up a camera here and let's just walk past it, and now we got content. Oh man, I feel like that's what 90% of the videos on the internet is.
real, then it seems as if the uploader and his wife may be living with an uninvited third house member.
And that 100% real thing, you'll be surprised at how many people there are out there that are willing to say that something is 100% real when they know for a fact that it's 100% fake. Hell, I grew up watching people tell lies that they themselves believed. Now, with that being said, I'm not saying that this is fake. I'm not saying that they're lying. I'm just saying, don't be gullible and believe everything.
From the paranormal, number 3, a woman named...
We done seen this 50-11 times. Y'all can watch the link to the original down in the description box below. If anything, this was one of the most convincing paranormal clips that I've ever seen.
Nita is out for a walk late at night because he thought he heard something coming from nearby his home that startled him.
Well, he's a fool. This man goes out for a walk late at night because he thought he heard something that came from the woods near his home. And he goes out there with his little flashlight and his recording device to investigate by himself. Not me. I couldn't do it. I called a popo instead. I'm not even going out there with a group of friends. Nope. We all gonna get got. Nope. Not me.
In most instances, if somebody thought they heard something terrifying near their home, their immediate instinct would be to stay indoors at all costs, just in case something bad were to happen.
That too. Man, it could be a bear out there.
This user, he decides to take matters into his own hands and conduct an investigation himself.
Taha, I think that's how you pronounce your name. Last name Sam, says, if I heard something outside of my house, I'm moving right then and there. You're a fool.
Those screams. And this apparently, according to the post, happened in Switzerland. That is disturbing. And also, according to the poster, this forest does not have foxes in it. That is just beyond freaky. Some people suggest that perhaps these weird sounds belong to some sort of strange animal, or maybe a group of foxes, but the Reddit user...
That sounds like a person, bro. That sounds just like a person, man. Almost sound like a woman in distress.
...insists that there were no animals nearby when this particular incident was going on.
How would he know that there ain't no animals nearby? Just because he don't see them? I bet you there was. I bet you there were some animals nearby. But I still don't believe that sound came from an animal. Well, unless it was a human animal.
When you listen to it, it definitely sounds like the screams of a couple of people, which is a terrifying thought to ponder.
See, that's why I told you I wouldn't be out there with my people. Because whatever that thing is might get you.
If it is children screaming, maybe they are just playing a game in the woods late at night.
Look, my kids wouldn't be out there playing no game in the wood late at night. I wish they would.
Or maybe something else was going on that will never fully be disclosed. I've got a challenge for you.
No, my chest, y'all. We got almost 2,800 people in here. Baby!
Because I upload 4 new scary videos in real...
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it sounded like multiple people. I know it sounded like I heard at least 2.
life.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been children screaming, or it could have been a female screaming. What the freak?
Go to my A YouTuber named Bree Must Be Woodstock shared a video of her during an urban exploration.
Somebody said it sounded like a female Bigfoot.
In an abandoned building with a couple of her friends. The building looks to be incredibly dark, and therefore Bree has to use a flashlight just to even see her surroundings. So I can't imagine how creepy and unnerving it must have been in there, especially when this happens.
What? That was definitely a girl scream. That was definitely a girl scream. Wait, have we seen this?
Now that scream is just clear as day.
Exactly.
One more time.
Ugh. You know what I find to be interesting? They didn't seem that freaked out after hearing that scream. As a matter of fact, one of the girls start going down the stairs in somewhat the direction of the scream. My thoughts are that maybe there was, if you go down the stairs right here to the left of this building around the corner, there could have been somebody there, a girl, another girl, and she screamed, but she could be hanging out with these girls. She screamed just to spice up the video and make it seem as though there's something happening here. But she screamed away from the camera. She screamed like out into the woods. I could be wrong.
That was a girl scream. That was a girl scream.
Yes, that definitely seemed more freaked out right there.
So freaky.
You see this girl though? She's going down and out that way.
Bree's reaction to this scream sounds quite authentic to me, and not like something that could have been faked. Although the scream itself could have been altered in editing, Bree and her friends do seem genuinely terrified, and it's only a matter of seconds later in which they promptly leave the building, presumably for good.
It could have been altered in editing, but I feel like that was a real scream.
Probably in fear that there is a ghost there, and it isn't friendly.
It's not Casper. I'll tell you that. It's not Casper, the friendly ghost. I'll tell you that much. Just made it. Hope I didn't miss anything. Yo, we got one more video. So you missed a little bit. You missed a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But thank you for the big donation. The largest donation of the night thus far. Appreciate it. Appreciate it so much. Y'all ready for the next one? We got one more video. Your boy is so freaking tired. I came from the I was skating earlier today at the skating rink, and boy, talk about that wore me out. Trying out the new skates on indoor surface. Woo! It's a different thing. It's a different thing. Y'all, this next and last video is chilling footage that leaves viewers scared and confused. Part news. Y'all boys and girls ready? I'm ready. Let's go. That book's burnt. That swing is swinging. That cup is sliding.
How you doing? I'm Callan, and this is
Slap. Yeah, I'm back with another
Today
one.
we're looking at some scary videos that are starting to freak people out. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content.
Just like this. Alright, so for people that saying that they are not getting notifications when I go live, a part of the problem is because YouTube put my channel in the category of a kids channel. So some people can't even ring the bell on my channel because it's like, hey, this YouTube is saying that this is a kids channel. I can't ring the bell. So unfortunately, there's not a whole lot I could do about that. So yeah, so a lot of people won't get notifications because YouTube won't send that out to kids. They think you guys are kids. They think this channel is for kids. It's not. It's family friendly, but it ain't a kids channel. And anyway, I got more to say about that too.
There's nothing more scary than driving down a dark road and suddenly noticing a person in your path. Or is there? This video,
No, it's far scarier if somebody's in the backseat of your car.
shared by Mitch Kuhn on Facebook, is leaving viewers confused and terrified.
Let me see it.
This footage was shot using a car's dashboard camera. The car was travelling down a moderately trafficked road in Queensland, Australia, late one evening.
Australia.
And something terrifying and unusual
Look at Monique done came through. She don't never say nothing. She just drop a bag and dips. Shout out to you yet again, woman. We love you. Thank you so much for supporting this channel so strong.
happened. Take a look.
Oh, look. Phew. Yo, we've seen that before, and that
On the
thing is
far
so
left side of
weird.
the road, something appears that certainly shouldn't be on such a
Look at
busy
that.
road in the dark.
What is that?
If you watch closely, you can see what appears to be a small child standing in the middle of the lane.
Tiny person. Look at that. It gotta be real,
Viewers
though.
have determined that the child seems to be a young boy in pale blue clothing. As if spotting a child in such a dangerous place isn't terrifying enough,
Gotta be real.
some viewers are convinced
That's real, man. The way the shadow is hitting, the way the light, it gotta be real, man. Warner, shout out to Warner. He's another one. He got on the shirt too with the note, not me. I think that is. I could be wrong. Looks like it,
that this is no ordinary child.
bro. That looks so real.
Kid is deathly pale and his clothing is so light in colour that it almost seems white.
It almost seemed fake.
Examining him closely, he appears to be translucent.
That's just motion blur. That's called motion blur. That's not. Well, I mean, you can fix that.
Additionally, the
You'll have to pay me. I'll fix it for you. Hey, done dropped another $50. Thank you, Miss Bell.
child stands in the road almost completely unmoving. If he were a real child, you'd think he'd be trying to desperately get off the dangerous road. These details have led many viewers to believe that the child is actually a ghost.
Ghost with a shadow, maybe.
Some more level-headed viewers suggested it could just be a statue or small mannequin
Statues don't walk.
that's been placed on the road as a prank.
No, it's
Whether
moving.
this figure is a child, ghost, or something else entirely, its appearance on the dark road is as unnerving as it is perplexing.
Yeah, I almost fell asleep right there. I legit almost fell asleep just now. What up, dog? Shout out to you. #1 fan. Appreciate it. Thank you for the dono. Yeah, we Well, no, this clip actually we watched before. We've seen this before. I don't think it was on the last live, but we definitely seen this before. Somebody, she said it's a trash bag. Ah, Dominique, you're okay. We in here though, baby. Y'all, we got 2,800 people in here. We're almost done. Oh wait, no, we just started this video. I'm tripping.
You might expect some strange paranormal things to happen when in the presence of a psychic, such as ghostly voices or flickering lights. When a psychic made an appearance on a live TV show, viewers and the program's hosts were equally surprised when unexplained events started occurring in the studio. On this Mexican TV program, a psychic sits in the center of several hosts and guests.
I don't want no part of it. I don't want no part of it. That chick looks creepy as heck. Man, nah. This is a demon. This is a freaking demon. She ain't no psychic. She's about to bring the freaking, she's about to bring the heat. She's about to do some stuff. Oh no.
Several hosts and guests discussing her unique ability.
I am too, Kelly. Best believe, baby. I am too. That's a demon. I see it in them eyes. It's a demon in a human costume.
The backdrop of the studio features an outdoor scene. There's a large glass window lined with artificial trees adorned with small bird cages.
Of course. Of course everything in the background is fake. That's what these demons do. They give the appearance of what's sweet, what's natural, what's real, so that they can use and manipulate you. She's a demon.
As the interview plays out, something off happens in the background.
Man, something off happened with her eyes, man. I don't trust them. What happens in the back? No manches. No, look. No manches. Look, what the freak fell from behind this tree?
Take a look.
The freak was that?
Despite its appearance, this set is inside the studio itself, so there's no chance that wind could be blowing through the set. Yet, as the
you see, I told you, this freaking set's over here falling apart.
psychic's talking, an object falls down in the background, and one of the bird cages starts violently spinning
What the freak? That looked like a whole person just fainted back there.
in a tree branch, as if suddenly shoved by unseen hands.
What is that?
The hosts of the show look around startled, as if looking for an explanation for the strange activity.
Miss Manoka, I love that last name. Yeah, I'm getting tired. Shout out to you, channel member. Thank you. See, look, she didn't even look back. I know she heard that. You know why she didn't look back? Because she know this place is a whole facade. It's fake.
Viewers have been baffled by the strange events captured on live television. They believe it was the work of a ghost, perhaps even a poltergeist, a type of spirit strong enough to move objects in the physical world.
I don't trust her.
Viewers believe the alleged poltergeist that made itself known during the broadcast is in some way tethered to the psychic appearing on the program that day.
That's what I'm talking about.
Paranormal specialists believe spirits can attach themselves to specific people, places, or objects.
That's why I don't want to go on this trip no more. Because I don't want nothing attaching itself to me. I swear. If anything attaches itself to me, I'm not going to do YouTube for a whole month. I promise you. I'm not doing YouTube for an entire month.
Working with spirits on a daily basis, the psychic is a prime candidate for a spiritual hitchhiker. Hopefully this poltergeist sticks to mischief and doesn't cause the psychic too much harm. You wouldn't expect a demonic spirit to touch a Bible, one of the most holy objects in Christianity.
What are you talking about?
However, in this clip shared by Avedeo M, two paranormal investigators may have caught that very act on film.
I swear, these fools better not had burned a Bible just for clout. If this is really a wrongdoing of a ghost or entity, let that be that. But if you burn this book just to prove a point that ghosts are real, then you're wrong for that.
The clip was recorded by paranormal investigators Nikki Para-Unnormal and Carissa Fleck.
Oh, they're two females. Oops.
In the footage, the two investigators film a heavily damaged Bible. The pages of the book are singed black as if it's been recovered from a fire.
I was just about to say that. Maybe this book was recovered from a fire. That's why it's like that.
There's no explanation for how the damage occurred, but the burnt pages certainly make the footage creepier.
Yeah.
At the start of the clip, it seems that the investigators have seen the pages of the Bible moving before they begin rolling the camera. They begin encouraging what they claim is a demon to move the pages again. Watch.
Let me see it.
It's moving again. See that?
The camera records
I ain't see a single page on this book move.
some slight twitching of the pages.
Yeah, some slight twitching. They could be in the background blowing their hot breath on these pages for all I know.
The investigators claim that if the movement had been caused by a breeze, there would have been much more movement to be seen.
If it was airflow, it would have kept going.
The pair
Maybe it's your breath flow. That's why I keep moving.
continue encouraging the entity to move the pages again, stating that they know it.
Hey, Ghost, if you can you move the pages again while they're in the background blowing?
Takes a lot of energy to do so.
Flip the page. I know it's taking you a lot of energy. You're doing such a good job.
No, it's taking you a lot of energy to blow your breath at that book. That's what energy is taking. That's why she said that it's taking you a lot of energy. I ain't never in my life heard somebody tell a ghost that, oh, I get it, it's taking you a lot of energy to do that. I'm pretty sure a dang on ghost has infinite energy. A spirit, an entity, they got infinite energy. Maybe not. Maybe they need the fear of a human, a weak human, in order to gain more energy. That's just a theory that a lot of us ignorant people have. I say ignorant because none of us know the truth. Unless you've experienced some crazy paranormal stuff. Whatever.
Just keep doing it, okay? You're doing so good.
Eventually, their persistence paid.
Yo, this woman just sat here and hyped up this ghost like it was a child trying to learn how to ride a bike for the first time. Look, keep doing it. You're doing so good.
If it was airflow, it would have kept going. Just keep doing it, okay? You're doing so good.
Eventually, their persistence.
Oh my gosh. As tired as I am, it's entertaining.
Pays off when a page of the Bible moves quite dramatically.
That's that energy. She was putting in that energy with that breath.
So good. Good job. Almost. Almost. You're so powerful.
The page
Woo!
inexplicably
Good
stands.
job. Good job. You're so powerful. I swear she's giving a pep talk to a dog or something right now. You know, I love to call Cap even when I don't know if it's Cap. There could be an actual ghost in there, or it could be a slight breeze coming from a window, or like I said, it could be an actual ghost in there, and for whatever reason, this ghost is just like, all right, yeah, I'll obey and just move a page for you. That's all you want me to move a page just to prove that I'm here? All right, I give you that. feel like a ghost could do so much more if it wanted to cause some damage. Like, I'm not giving... Look, if I was a ghost, I'm not moving the page for you.
Straight up, never falling to either side.
What up, Erica? I'm sorry to hear about that loser of a boyfriend of yours. He don't know a good woman when he sees one. Shame on him. My buddy Zach, that's supposed to be installing my doorbell. He just texted me. He just sent me a picture of myself. He told me not to fall asleep. But I'm fighting. I'm trying to talk to myself right now. Really, I'm just talking to myself. When y'all see me pause and go into these little rants, that is my way of keeping myself awake. Because I am that kind of sleepy right now. So y'all better not ask me for one more video. I'll tell you that right now. Because if y'all do, I'm going to ask a lot. Y'all might actually see me take a nap.
This strange movement convinces the investigators that a demon is indeed among them.
A whole demon. You think a demon is actually going to listen to anything anybody got to say? You think a demon is going to sit there and flip a page in a book? That demon don't want nothing to do with that book. That demon is going to set that whole book on fire. That was not a demon. That was dragon breath. That's somebody had that dragon breath. They blew that page like that. That was a demon. No. Don't disrespect my demons like that.
The footage is certainly creepy, but not everyone is convinced that demons are at work. They believe that the pages could have been blown by a draft in the room. Others think it was some other type of ghost and not a demon that caused the paranormal activity.
That was the other thing I was gonna say. It could have been some type of ghost and not a demon. Don't disrespect my demons like that, man. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm sorry. Woman just disrespected y'all. Mad disrespectful. Don't actually think a demon gonna listen to you and obey you and flip a page in a freaking book that it would rather burn. Demons are real.
Though the real explanation is unclear, this footage is certainly chilling to watch. Love to get your take on it in the comments section below.
Keep doing it. Come on.
Hey, John S, whatever that mess you talk about, you can go ahead and leave. I don't care about that mess. It's my damn channel. You know what I'm saying? You can leave. Click off this video and don't ever come back for all as I care.
When photojournalist Parawit Katkul was driving down the Rama 9 highway in Bangkok, Thailand, he never expected to spot something that would end up going viral. It was around 6:30 PM and well after dark when Katkul spotted the strange occurrence. Take a look at what he saw.
Oh, whoa, there's somebody on the trunk of this car.
As you can see, a pale woman in a striped dress is sitting on the back of a nearby car.
Yo, this car, you driving too fast. That's mad disrespectful, bro. Y'all got way too many people in the inside of this car, so y'all gonna make this woman sit on the outside in the back, and y'all got on the freeway? That would have been my rule. I'm like, yo, what? Look, I get it. You don't got enough room in the car for me. Look, if you want me to sit on the back, mind you, I would never do this. But if you want me to sit on the back, like, just don't get on the highway. Like, please don't get on the highway. Don't. This fool here.
According to the witnesses, the car in question was most likely traveling around 50 miles per hour.
Heck yeah, you don't need to go no more than 40 with me on the back like this.
far too quickly for anyone to want to sit out in the open air.
Heck yeah. Are you
To make this
serious?
clip even more terrifying, look closely at the woman's hands.
What?
Even at this high speed, she doesn't appear to be holding on to anything.
I kind of noticed that.
How is it possible she's managing to stay on the car without holding on? Investigators checked the car's license plate, concerned for the woman's well-being.
Can you? It looked like her legs are covering the license plate.
They discovered that the registration had been cancelled by the Department of Land Transport.
How?
But previously belonged to a brown taxi. The car in the footage is clearly red and doesn't appear to be a taxi at all. A lot of half-serious explanations have been suggested by viewers. That the woman was a nagging wife being punished by her husband, or a cheapskate passenger looking for a reduced cab fare.
Yo, is legit a woman on the on the back of this car. I was kind of wondering if maybe they had her strapped on there somehow, like around the waist. That's why she's able to sit back there so freely without holding on to anything.
Despite the jokes, the footage is haunting.
Because if you can lift up the trunk of this car and probably attach something like a belt or some type of rope or something, and when you close the trunk, it will kind of like secure itself, and you can make it go out of the back of the trunk by the between the window and the trunk itself, and then like she can use the belt to like clamp it. I don't know why you would do all of that, but
the clip depicts a woman in serious danger or a creepy ghost going for a joyride.
it's a woman in serious danger is what this looks like to me.
Either way, it's easy to understand why witnesses were confused and terrified.
If I remember correctly, it's also like, especially here in America, or if I remember correctly, here in America, it's actually illegal to put somebody in the back of a truck, like a truck bed, and drive.
Driving down the highway that night. Working at a service station restaurant probably comes with its own fair share of crazy stories. However, how many of them feature ghosts? At least one, if this video is to be believed. This subtly creepy video was recorded on a security camera at a service station restaurant in Mar del Plata, Argentina. We see a young waitress carrying a tray to a messy table, so she can clear off the dirty dishes and prepare the table for new customers. She begins picking up plates and cups when suddenly something weird happens. Take a look. As you can see, a glass on the table suddenly moves a few inches. The waitress pauses and looks around, searching for a reasonable explanation for the movement. The restaurant is indoors, so there's no chance that a strong wind could have caused the glass to move. The waitress eventually picks up the glass and examines it for anything strange that might explain the freak occurrence. The glass apparently looks normal as she sets it on the tray and glances around the room again, still searching in vain for a cause. The subtle nature of this strange video has most viewers believing that it's genuine. Some have wondered whether something tragic had at one point happened in the restaurant.
Yo, that does look very legit.
Suggesting a ghost caused the movement. Others thought perhaps condensation had caused the glass to move, nevertheless irking the waitress.
Hey, shout out to you, Matt. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. I'm glad I could be your favorite YouTuber. That's dope.
So what do you think? Something paranormal? Or is it just some simple physics at play? Let me know what you think down below.
I don't know if I would say simple physics. Like, what would cause that glass to move? And why did it only move when she was standing there? And she didn't even touch it. Nah, something weird about that. That was a real ghost that did that. That ghost playing. That ghost was like, wait, I'm not finished. Oh, wait, there's nothing in here. Never mind, you can have it.
Many people agree that ghostly children are way scarier than other types of spirits. When strange things begin happening at a playground, many are quick to think that a youthful ghost is the culprit.
Nah, Big Show. Hey, good to see you in here too. It didn't look like she looked at the camera. It looked like she looked at the ceiling to see, like, who moved this?
Footage was shot when a resident of Nuku in Argentina was driving past a small local playground in his car. In the clip, he stops and pulls out his camera when he notices something unusual. One of the swings on the swing set appears to be moving on its own.
Wait, why? Was he planning on recording something else and noticed the swing? Or he stopped just because of the swing?
You may be thinking that it isn't all that strange for a swing to move with no one around. Swings are light and can easily be pushed by the wind. The resident who recorded the footage states that a light breeze was indeed blowing that day. However, if you watch the video closely, you'll realise why viewers are so disturbed by this footage.
Yo, what the freak is this a painting of? Oh, it's like a wolf. I can see the snout down here now. It looked mad weird.
There are 2 other swings, but neither of them are moving.
It's just a lonely ghost swinging in the park by itself.
If a simple breeze had been the reason the swing closest to the road was moving, then why aren't the other 2 swinging as well?
I mean, they're ever so slightly moving.
In addition, you may notice that the speed at which the swing moves changes over the course of the video, so simple momentum couldn't be the cause either.
I mean,
At one
a person sitting in the swing can definitely cause some simple movement to make it swing faster.
point, it looks as though something lifts the swing up.
Momentum was the word I was looking for. I'm
So
tired
what
as hell.
could have
y'all.
made the swing move all on its own? If wind and momentum have been ruled out, then could something paranormal be at play? Perhaps the spirit of a local child has returned to the playground for one last ride on his favourite swing.
That's a possibility. But I don't know if I would rule out wind and momentum.
Before we take a look at some chilling footage taken in an abandoned hospital,
Y'all, I am struggling to keep my eyes awake.
remember to hit that subscribe
But I'm doing this for y'all though.
button, tickle that little bell icon there, and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious
It's okay, Michelle. I'm with you. I'm so tired myself.
videos. Here's a fun date idea. You and that thumbs up button can tickle the bell icon together.
Yo, it's 12:30 p.m. a.m. It's a.m. It's the next day. It's Tuesday now. We're not even supposed to be here right now. It's freaking Tuesday. The live stream is supposed to be on Monday.
Exploration is a popular trend for YouTubers. Explorers track down abandoned locations and check out the creepy grounds with a camera in tow, so they can share their exploits with their viewers. Sometimes, such as in this video shared by YouTuber Love to Investigate, paranormal sightings occur at these abandoned locations. This particular video was shot at an abandoned asylum somewhere in South Wales. The YouTuber Kaylee Love has not disclosed the exact location, so as to protect it from potential vandals. Love decided to check out the abandoned location in broad daylight, not expecting to spot anything paranormal. In fact, Love didn't see anything strange as she explored the property. It was only later that she realised she may not have been alone during her adventure. She posted the video to her YouTube channel. Later, one of her viewers noted that they had spotted something strange in the footage.
What up, John? Shout out to you out there in Australia. And no, I haven't been to the actual website yet.
Here's the clip. See if you can notice anything weird.
Smells like an hospital in this car, definitely.
Smell like a who? A booty hole?
As the camera pans past a doorway, you may catch a fleeting glimpse of a figure standing on the other side of the passage.
Ugh, I don't see it.
A slow-motion view shows that the figure appears to be a pale woman with long dark
Oh, I saw it.
hair.
I see it.
She seems to be wearing a hospital gown, which suggests that this could be the spirit of a former patient. Because the YouTuber has not identified the exact location or the name of the abandoned hospital, it's impossible to learn more about who this spirit might be, or why she's lingering in the abandoned building. However, it seems clear that for some reason, her soul is not at rest.
Smells like an ox.
Oh, heck no. I couldn't be there.
Half definitely.
There's no way.
Everyone.
Woo! There's no way. Y'all, that was the last video, right? I'm pretty sure that was the last video. It was. Y'all, thank you guys. I gotta get out of here. I am freaking tired. And I didn't get very much sleep last night. I haven't been for the past couple of days, truth be told. But we got some shout outs in here. Is this Raquel or Rachel? Says wouldn't let me send to YouTube for some reason. Shout out to you. Thank you nonetheless. Kelly, who's also in the chat over here, she says you're the best. Thank you so much, Kelly. I know you're tired, woman. I'm tired too. I'm about to get the heck up out of here. Ashley M, who is always here, always up in the live stream, says how them new wheels working out. The wheels are working fantastic. I got some new bearings for them on the way. They'll be here probably this weekend. But thanks for asking. I tried them out today. I love them. Miss D says Stephen King's cat eye goblin takes your breath. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, man. My mom was on to something. I knew it. Josh says you're the man. Thank you. Hey, I'm the sleepy man right now, brother. I know that. I know that much. David got Gons. I'm gonna say that much. Sending good vibes. You're the GOAT. Keep up the work. Thank you so much, as always. I appreciate you. Who was this? Somebody just stopped by. I'm trying to refresh this thing. It's kind of lagging on you, boy. Let me get out. That was Wilfred. Always up in here. Always dropping donos. Always hanging out with us. He's also in the chat today too. Christopher Hernandez, always up in here. Thanks for fighting your sleep just to give us a great live. I tried. I hope it was a decent enough live stream for you guys. I am beyond sleepy. Drink a double shot of Starbucks, bro, low, and do one more video. He says, I ain't got no Starbucks, and I can't even drink coffee no more. It bugs me. I actually meant to get me some, the only coffee I can do is like iced coffee from McDonald's. I meant to get that tonight before coming here and doing this live stream, so that I would have been more alert for you guys. But I was just trying to rush back home so we can do this. But hold on, we got a couple more. We got a new channel member. Question marks. Welcome to the channel, Miss Minoka. It was me. Wasn't letting me sit in the okay, cool. It fixed now. Shout out to you. Thank you so much for the double donos. And let me go over to the website. And I know there's a couple of people on there placing some orders. So let me go over there and see what y'all had going on. Sean Wilson, shout out to you. Thank you so much. Annette Michelle, shout out to you, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Bonnie B, shout out to you. Thank you so much for the order. And Enrique, shout out to you, brother. Thank you so much for the order. I'm going to autograph all that stuff for you guys first thing in the morning and ship it out all tomorrow. I'm trying to get like Amazon, trying to speed it up and get fast with it. But y'all, we got 2,500 people in here. We had 2,900 before the stream started to come to an end. But thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much for hanging out with your boy tonight. Be on the lookout. Got content coming to all the channels this week before I go out of town this weekend. But anyway, y'all know what time it is. Latest reaction, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Stay tuned for more. As always, the link to the originals will be down in the description box below. If you haven't already, make sure you follow your boy on the gram and Twitter at Artofkickz. And I will catch you guys Wednesday. My channel members, y'all getting a live stream. So be on the lookout around 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Wednesday. Channel members only. It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. To the next one. See ya. Sleepy. I think my bed is calling my name.